Hi, Kathy. We're still waiting to hear back from your trainer, so I'm just interested to see. I didn't say, that you, you really didn't tell me what happened or what the training involved, so better to just let him tell me professionally what happened. Though I can say I'd be hard-pressed to believe that any strangers could get a collar on this dog. Anyway, and it's taken me that long. If you appear on the scene, it's just the dog is just going to be neurotic. What needs to happen in this time while this dog is gone is you need to become more like me, not she needs to change. Because I'm going to be able to develop a strategy to control this dog and maintain and do all these different things. If you can't conform to this strategy, this is the new Kelly. That's what she sees on cable TV. If you can't conform to this strategy, you will fail. Seriously. What was that show? So that's what you have to think of. You've got to have a different strategy. And that's really how I'm going to start out the video series, too. Because people ask me, well, how do you train a dog? Well, first you get their attention. Second, you keep their attention. That's where I expanded it. I used to just say first you get their attention. But second, you have strategies for keeping their attention and managing and controlling their behaviors inside that bounds of what we call normal behavior. Nothing is going to make me reach out and start petting this dog right now. Nothing is going to make me seem anything but completely indifferent. Seeming completely interested in this leash is a better option than being focused on the dog. That's maybe what we need to do, since people can't stop touching their dogs. So we need to give them an alternative behavior. I don't even let people come visit my puppies anymore because you can't stop them from reaching out and oh no, there was that one guy that came here. Remember, I was so mad that one time he was squeezing Riley between his knees, picking at her.
Yeah, it's messed up.
They have a name for people like that. Evil.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of guys, and nothing you say would convince me, that pick and poke and prod and tease a dog all day long to the point it's an abusive relationship, if that was a child. So I've got my sound box on again today. Again, my job... Oh, they're putting the little traffic cones up out there. My job, and again, girl, I know this might be hard to understand. I'm going to try to describe this, and if I can do it right, I'll have someone write it down. I'm rebuilding every day what I built yesterday. That's where we're at with this dog. We're talking about a 2-year-old dog with behavior problems. So if you're a dog trainer at home, if you guys are looking at this from the training aspect, I'm going to tell you what, that's your best bet. Because if for 2 years this time was not invested doing this walking back and forth with the dog, my strategy is I will start out every session with this, because if I need to say to myself, it would take 10 hours of doing this walking. Did someone put some paper or something in our gate?
No, it looks like it.
There's some Jehovah's Witnesses here.
No.
I told them I can't be converted.
One came up to me the other day.
My grandmother was Jewish.
That's what I told this lady the other day.
Converted.
She came up to me and I told her I was Jewish. That didn't work.
That's our strategy. Oh, it didn't work?
No. She said, yeah, the Jews like Jesus or something. Unless it's a note from somebody.
Sons of bitches. Go get my tracking dog right now. We will hunt these people down. That would be religious persecution or bullying. Bullying!
Well, then they always come at you with Jesus was Jewish. I didn't know what to say after that.
Oh, that's what they said.
Yeah,
Down.
because he was.
Well, what about Amish?
Yeah.
Stacy wrote us is Jewish stuff. All right, so you see what I've got here already. In these drawings they have where these people are sitting on 1960s furniture. I'm sorry.
I don't know, but I read all about the Jehovah's Witnesses, and it doesn't sound like they believe in God. Their belief is
I'm pretty
weird.
sure they believe I'm going to burn in hell.
They have. It's hard to understand their They're all
right,
confused. Yeah.
No, we're not having this on the show. All right, so let's just, to recap, and I can tell you what the thing with this dog is. We have to control it within the framework, but your framework that you can't control it within is at the end of this leash. So part of what you have to say to yourselves, I have to take all kinds of different actions than what I've taken. She can look at you now. It's hard for her to look at you without.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm purposely using the shorter leash. I never use the shorter leash. But because this dog is so prone to be hinky, I want it to be, before, and I purposely kind of let that leash pull a little bit. I could have avoided that. I want this dog to understand in the event, it's going to default to the down. What a good girl. What a good girl. What a good girl. I'm just going to tell you right now, you know that you're getting somewhere when they're defaulting to the behavior. We're not going to have a sit. If you said to me, what about sit? That's when my character goes off the deep end.
Here we go.
Okay. We're only going to have one stationary command, and that's just going to be to get the dog to drop. That's a strategy we're going to have to be able to disarm the dog on the leash if we're saying that part of the problem is the dog has no inhibition on the leash and will lunge to the end of the leash when it gets fearful. I wanted to understand, and she completely understands that. She doesn't not understand. She knows that pager is me. You've got to put your equipment on though, right, girl? You can't be hooking it on the wrong thing. But she defaults to that behavior. Oh, what a wonderful, wonderful dog. Birdie just now saw those people up there because he's deaf. He didn't hear all that all this time.
He's feeling the commotion, feeling it through the ground.
He saw a little bit of movement.
Oh, he did.
Look at my little watchdog. Aww. He protects me.
He's cool.
Hi, girl. We're taking her on her daily nature walk. Bye, girl.